Finally, I launched my SaaS product. This website's on the screen. It's called Codemizer.com. Simply, if I want to explain it, if I want to simply explain my SaaS product, basically you give your code to this website and then it gives you back a score about your code and also some tips how to actually make your code better based on clean coding principles. But this video is not about what my SaaS product is, but rather I'd like to talk about why it took so long for me to do this. And also I want to talk about why I launched this SaaS product, which is not absolutely perfect and it has a lot of bugs and problems and issues, but still I launched it anyway. So first let me talk about a little bit about my background. I have a couple of notes here. So let me start with myself. I'm a developer in Finland. I've been doing web development for the past 3 years here. But to be honest, I've been doing web development for almost 6 or 7 years now professionally. My actual journey as a developer started when I was 15. During that time I was at high school and I was trying to learn some programming languages, and I remember that I started with Visual Basic. With Visual Basic, you could create really cool applications for Windows. So basically you can say it was desktop applications. I remember that during that time, I always trying to draw some sketches about my applications. I remember that I created a paint application. But since then, I had a lot of ideas and a lot of desires to actually have my own startup and have my own SaaS product. But it never happened. The main reason is that I always wanted to be perfect. I've been always waiting for the perfect moment before actually launching my own SaaS product. And this time I told myself I don't want to wait anymore. I just want to launch it, whatever I have. As soon as it works a little bit, that's fine for me. And this is what I exactly did with this idea. So if you have watched my videos a couple of months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I decided that actually I wanted to launch my startup. But then I started working on a couple of ideas. After a couple of weeks working on these ideas, I realized that it's really difficult to make it perfect. So after a couple of weeks working on one idea, I get bored with that, I get tired, and I just abandon the project. But to avoid this for this latest project, I just try to do everything at the minimum level. So if you take a look at my code in the backend, it's really messy. It's not by best practices. It's really ugly. If you take a look at the UI, it's not perfect. It's just a text box, is just a button, and I try to use the simplest tools possible. So the backend and the front-end framework are all together with Next.js. And for the UI, I try to use Tailwind CSS and Chat.cn. I didn't even use databases or authentication or support chats or these kind of things, but rather, I decided to build an MVP, basically minimum viable product. And I believe that it's not even close to minimum viable product, but this is what we need to do. If you're like me, if you've been waiting too long to do what you want to do and you never find the chance to do it, this is what you should do. You simply need to do it at the minimum level possible and then try to make it perfect step by step. I'm not quite sure what will happen to this product because it has a lot of bugs, but I try to fix it step by step. But I'm really happy that actually it's not online and available to the world. It's accessible from around the world, and this is really something amazing. It doesn't matter if it's complete or not. So now I need to start working on the project and try to fix the errors and try to add some features step by step. There are a lot of things involved here, a lot of difficulties, issues that I'll try to talk about these things because that's my purpose in this channel. At this stage, I'm not sure if I can call it a startup or not, but I'm pretty sure you can call it a SaaS product, software as a service product basically. You go to the website, and the website, instead of having a software or a tool on your OS, you can just go to this website and then do something. In my case, you give your code to this website, and then it analyzes your code and then gives you some feedback and a score for your code. What I'd like to more focus on here is that it's really important that you just do what you want as fast as possible. For many years, I've been waiting for the perfect moment. The idealism and procrastination in some cases are really bad. It's sometimes good. For instance, I've never found the chance to do this because I've been always doing something else. During high school, I wanted to go to university and get a degree. And then after that, after a couple of years studying a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, then I realized that I want to learn more stuff about electrical engineering, machine learning, biomedical engineering. So then I went to study masters. I'm not quite sure if this was the right path or not, but every time there was something for me. Then my big plan was to come to a European country. Then I was here. But now I needed to work full-time. I was an immigrant here as a full-time developer who works every day from 9 to 5. And well, when you get home, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. It's too late. Also, you're married and you have some responsibilities. And you can't just quit your job because you need to support your family, and also you need a job to stay at this country. And a lot of these things just pushing me back. But now I finally decided what to do. So this is just a simple video announcing that I launched my startup, my SaaS product basically. Well, you can't call it a startup at this point, but my SaaS product, it's really simple. It's just an MVP. But I want to get some feedback from you guys. And also, I want to encourage you, any idea that you have, try to do it with the minimum tool possible and make it available. Make it online, get some feedback. And I'm pretty sure it's much better than waiting for too long for the perfect moment that will never come. I guarantee that perfect moment will never come. Be in touch with me, please, and I wish you the best. Thank you. Bye.